I originally wasn't... What? That's not what I meant to do. I didn't know it was gonna throw it and explode. God damn it.
Something tells me one dead gunsmith and
Sorry guys, I slipped. Alright, let's go.
I've taken 4 days to sit and squat over a patch of dirt. Wow! I've given you like 6 grand, and you still haven't dug a hole. What is wrong with you, sir? You're the one that's not.
If they couldn't hold off the Draugr, who can?
You know what? You know what?
Oh, one of them stopped dancing. Okay, let's not do it that way. There we go. Keep that there. Go grab this one. Okay, there we go. Hey, he's standing back up again. Nope. Sweet, sweet genocide. Is there any more? There's probably more. This is the single stupidest piece of game design in this whole bloody franchise.
The easiest thing they could have done is I just stand here and then you boost me up and then I help you up.
We don't even need that. We have seen scenes in this game where we could very, very easily jump up that ledge by ourselves. No problem, no questions asked. But suddenly, just to slow us down, just to drag it out, now we have to have these special ladders that someone, for some stupid reason, put there so that we can climb up. Can you outrun a giant, or will you join Skyrim's space trips program? I mean, that is the question. There was a mammoth in the sky. You missed it? No, I didn't miss it. He levitated down from the heavens. It was great. Do I? Oh my god! Where did he come from? We got a head in a bag, and a bag of limbs.
Then go. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Is that your head in the bag, Jean-Luc? Did you just speak to me from the bag? He's like, engage, bitch. God damn it. I'm just trying to find a shield. I don't need this. Ho ho ho, bitches. What's going on? Welcome. Welcome to Crimbus. Happy Thankmas, everyone. My door's opened itself. Let me just fix that. Oh god, almost tripped over the wiring. How's everyone doing? You know what they say about people with big shoes? Big feet. You know what they say about people with big feet? Big penis. Wait. Big glove? No, that's hands. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? And then my character just goes, no! And I'm like, well, okay then. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know what the hell.
I tried to kill you as well and nothing happened.
Those aren't my orders.
Those aren't my orders? What are your orders? I'm so confused. Maybe if I just progress into this next area, it'll like make you progress?
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of odd.
Has anyone seen this before? Hey everyone. Welcome to the stream. Here we are. We're gonna start off tonight with a bang. Not a literal bang. I don't have anything to go bang. But we're here for a stream. Whoa, there we go. There's a bang right there. A scream. Just fix that light real quick. How's everyone feeling? Adam, welcome. Claire, welcome. Got that spin the wheel. We'll do that just in a second. Want to spend my points on a timeout? Or it wanted you to spend it. Oh, that's what, right. Did you not want a timeout? Timeout's fun. But we all know the real winner. It's that wheel spinner. Melee only! There you go. That's, that checks out. That checks out. We're gonna be starting with a melee only as soon as we get into the game. There you go. That's not bad. I can't remember value-wise if that's actually an expensive one. I feel like that might be a premium one, but we get a melee only, so that's still fun. Brips, welcome. Thank you for the daily prayers. You made banana cake, Claire. Is this the moment where I tell you that I hate banana? Get out of my stream? Or is it the moment when I go, no, please don't go, there'll be no one here? Banana cake sounds fine. If I liked banana cake. Easter now, isn't it? This weekend? All the chocolate. All the chocolate's happening. Remember when you used to do Easter egg hunts? I'm gonna have to start doing that soon. When my daughter is old enough to actually do them. But we're already at that threshold that oh, excuse me. Don't mind me while I just die. Where we have to. My fan didn't turn on. This is going really well. Yeah, nice. Where she's gonna start getting chocolate for Easter, and we don't want her having that much chocolate, but we get her a little bit of chocolate. Her grandparents and her other grandparents get a little bit of chocolate. Her daycare gets a little bit of chocolate. And it's like, well, I guess you're having chocolate, like little bits every day for like the next 2 months or something, because there's no way you're having all of that at once. That's gonna be fun. And then me just like not being able to eat chocolate at all. So rude. Got peer pressured yesterday into buying a game. What did you buy? What was it? Yeah, what did you buy? Golf with your friends. Hey, that's not bad. Didn't want to buy it, but I literally got spammed by one of my friends for an hour straight to buy it and play the game with the whole group. Oh, that's a bit rough. I mean, maybe like after you finish playing it. It depends how you bought it. If you had to get the Steam version or something because they were all using the Steam version, then you can just Steam refund it. Bob's your uncle. But if it's like the Game Pass version, then you never had to pay for it to begin with, I suppose. I enjoy playing that game, but if you're not interested in it, then it's a little bit annoying having to. I would just be like, nah, sorry, I don't want to play that game. Have fun now. The streamer doesn't like banana. No, I don't. I hate banana. To be fair, I don't despise banana-flavored things, and banana cake can sometimes get away with it. But I hate banana. Can't do it. Just can't do it. It's dry enough to do it outside. Man. Oh, the Easter egg hunt. It was like pissing down with rain for like the last hour. You can get those little eggs and out little toys and put little toys in them or marshmallow. I just don't want to get her like heaps of chocolate. She doesn't need to be eating heaps of sugar or heaps of chocolate. I know a lot of parents that like, it always just annoys me when you see these parents that are like stuffing their faces of their kids with like 20 different sweets or chocolates or whatever. It's like, yeah, on like special occasions, she can have, you know, a reasonable amount of chocolate, more than she would normally have, or sugar or sweets or whatever. I don't want her to be like starved of those things and then just go on a binge when she, you know, is old enough. Like, moderation. But I also don't want her to be like addicted to it. Humidity is pinned at 100% because the storm system is about to move through. Woof. Big woof. It's on a Steam sale, and honestly, I just don't bother with refunds. Well, then I guess you've got Golf with Friends. Bananas are a genetic mistake designed to be better for humans. I know that... God damn it. I know that bananas, like the bananas that we eat today, for God's sake, are not natural bananas. Even slightly. And they're only like one type of banana. There is like, I'm pretty sure there's like dozens, maybe even hundreds of types of bananas. Different breeds of bananas, we'll say. And the one that we have has been like pretty much bred and engineered, genetically engineered and stuff, to be very appealing for us to eat. Pun intended. Because most of the ones that are actually naturally existing have like pips and stuff all through them. And that most people would find that completely disgusting to try and eat. So it's, yeah, they've just completely changed them. They're not like natural at all, really. They barely have seeds in a way larger than the natural ones that are basically all seed. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Bananas are clones. Starting the Clone Wars in banana form. I like that. Humans just mess around with the environment too much. Think about how we did to pugs. Nobody wants to think about pugs. Pugs are a mistake. The thing that gets me about pugs is that people look at pugs and go, oh, they're so cute. No! No, they're not. Those things are hideous. I know about hideous. Those things are hideous. Get a hold of yourself. Also, banana lolly flavor is Gross Michael flavor. I'm trying to figure out what autocorrect did to whatever those words were. Or what Gross Michael is. And I'm drawing a blank. They literally can't breathe. It's like they just flattened its face with a frying pan. Yeah, I've heard that. And isn't it the same with like Datsuns? Is that how you say it? Like the sausage dogs? They have like I don't know if it's breathing, but they have like a lot of, it might be respiratory issues, I think. They have a lot of different issues that they've they've bred them in such a way that they have like really bad health conditions and short lifespans and stuff. It's pretty awful. Artificial banana flavorings were developed from an old variety of banana called the Gross Michael. Oh, okay. Sure. A lot of those dogs are now illegal in some countries. That wouldn't surprise me that it eventually had to happen. It's like pretty cruel, really. Just making something live. Is it like I don't know. Definitely reaching now. I don't know if like maybe Chihuahuas or something like that have something like that going on as well, because they're so small have to fit everything in there. That'd be pretty stucky. Patsons have too short of legs. Yeah, well, their legs are like friggin' tiny. Like, you'd have maybe they have like knee issues a lot or something. I don't know. I remember hearing something, but I can't remember what it is exactly. Gross Michael, often translated and known as Big Mike, is an expert cultivar of banana and was, until the 1950s, the main variety grown. Really? Because now it's... Because the one that we have now, it's the Cavendish banana, isn't it? Is that... Or is that... Am I thinking of something else? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one that, like, 95% of the planet grows and eats, the Cavendish banana. So is that based off of the old Gross Michael, the Big Mike? I mean, there's obviously a lot of good things that come out of it. Stuff like that. Being able to be eaten a lot easier and in a larger variety of things and being more palatable. But it's just crazy how much influence like humanity has had on different plants and animals and all sorts of things. Although my family had a Dachshund Beagle mix growing up, which basically got rid of the leg issue, absolutely love that dog. Okay, that's right. That's better then. Because they like literally bred a whole bunch of these different breeds of dogs into these specific shapes and form factors and stuff just because they wanted them to look like that. And it ended up just having them with just these horrendous health issues, short lifespans, and miserable lives. It just sucks. Of course, nobody, like, the general public doesn't know that. They just go, oh, that's a cute dog, even if it's hideously ugly. They go, oh, that's a cute dog. And then, and thus, the need continues. The need for that breed continues. Because people still buy it and still want it. They mess up German Shepherds' backs? Really? Oof. It's stupid how they did that. I really don't care about the look of the dog. I just enjoyed watching how dumb he was sometimes. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people care about the aesthetics of it and don't care because a lot, especially back then when they were breeding all these dogs and stuff, a lot of it was either for specific use cases, like specific needs, or mostly as like a status symbol. So they wanted to be like, hey, look at how different or cool or whatever my dog looks. Just sad. Panama disease basically killed Big Mike, which is also starting to hurt the Cavendish as well. Right. Well. Good thing I don't like bananas. I mean, even if I don't like bananas going extinct or like being eradicated would be a huge loss for humanity in a lot of different ways. It would have such a big knock-on effect. They also did it to cats with stunted legs. Every 4 p.m. while my mum was cooking, the dog would go full sprint across the house for 0 reason. That's dogs. Yeah, that's dogs. They're just like, what? Nothing happened? Yeet! Why not? You could set your watch to it. The 4 p.m. zoomies. Yeah, gotta love the 4 p.m. zoomies. All right. Well, I think it's time. We're 20 minutes in already. let's see if we can get a game crack-a-lackin', shall we? What do we reckon about that? How's that for an idea? Just make sure everything is set up properly, and then, well, bang! All right, let's play some. Let's play some genocide. I mean, Mass Effect. All right, what are we up to? I don't remember what we did last, other than killed Caden, I guess. I should probably look at what the actual quest is that we got. Is this the only? I think this is the only main mission I have currently. I've got some assignments. Is it worth doing assignments, or should we just focus on the missions? We've sort of just been mostly focusing on the missions. I think we'll keep doing that. So go to Ilos. I'm assuming that's what that says. Also, every time the dog went outside, it was really difficult to keep track of him because we wouldn't put him on a leash while outside since the property was big, backyard was fenced in, and the whole neighborhood was really quiet. Yeah. If you've got the ability to give the dog the freedom, why not? Let that boy zoomy. Alright, let's travel. I miss Arnok, our dog from before I was 5. He had the Sherman, the back issue. I can speak. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a dog when I was younger. That he was a cocker spaniel called Sebastian. He was a good boy, but we had to, because well, we just had to move places where he wasn't able to come with us because of financial reasons. Not that he couldn't come with us because of the financial reasons. We had to move because of the financial reasons, and he couldn't come with us. So we had to give him away to another owner.
Commander?
I think, I can't remember if either he's really old now or he's passed away. I can't remember. But, yeah. Oh, it's playing some music.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
We haven't had a dog in a while. Probably never will.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
Then drop me on Saren.
Wait, we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's
open the airlock.
We don't.
I can do it.
You can break these cuffs.
I can do it.
You can't break those cuffs.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Yeah, literally, drop us on him. Save me, like, actually have to kill him that way. We had the freedom. Occasionally we would take him with us to my uncle and aunt's place, which, since they had a whole farm, was basically like Christmas Day for the dog. Yeah, nice. When I was a child, we had a large dog called Connie. It would bowl over children. Ah, the best kind of dog. The one that would bowl children over.
Keep moving inside now.
They always did it lovingly, though. My brother has two relatively. He has like a sort of medium-sized dog, and then he has like a big dog. Like the dog, if the dog was to stand up on his hind legs, he would be taller than my brother. And my brother's over 6 foot. Like my brother's pretty tall. Like this is a big dog. But he's the dopiest, like young, like just clumsiest, but like loving dog you've ever seen. Younger or older, bro? My older brother. All right, we're in. All right, Claire. Oh, why don't we get the shotgun out? Did you want me to redeem the? Basically, tell me when to redeem the melee only that you've got. That you've got stacked up from the spin, and then we'll set it going. Get back some news. Hey, Dark Avalanche and Jax Gamer? Is that? Did I get that? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. How are ya? Slap a bitch right there. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. Just gonna, you know, just tinkle a bunch of these fellas until I get told. We'll do so. All right. Yeah, you just let me know as soon as the moment arises that you need me to do the melee only. Just keep in mind that obviously I try and keep up with chat as best as I can, but I may not see it instantly, especially if it's heckin' busy at the time. Okay, this is not a good spot to stand. Okay, this is rough. Maybe let's deal with this dude. Oh,
God, you're the best! I short believe in our Lord Log. I ain't to forget about you yet.
Hey, Short, thank you so much.
Pizza 200 près de tout log 5 times. Could just do this le mapon.
You can't do what? I'm confused, I'm lost. Sorry, I'll catch up on chat in a second. This is all happening right now, but thank you so much for the resub, Short. What streak are you on right now? 17 months, wait. Oh, I don't know if it's a streak, but 17 months. You absolute mad lad. Thank you so much. Always appreciate you being here. Always a pleasure. Especially since, like, man, you have to get here so early. Like, you and Crips, this is like madness hours. I think it's better at the moment because of daylight savings, but this is like the witching hours, and you're still here supporting, which is just insane. Alright, after I've beaten this armature, I'm gonna go back and read up the chat because I obviously missed a couple things there. Okay, can you get up? There's another guy over here. Where are you? It's on the other side of this barrier, I guess. Oh. There you are. Alright, is Fitz Jr. gonna get back up now? There we go. Alright, let's save it. Let me just catch up on chat and then we'll continue. Sorry, it was a bit hectic there. Ninja X Gamer or Ninja X for short. I'll probably just end up calling you Ninja, but but the Ninja. No. How you doing? Good to see you. It's good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. Only issue with taking my family's dog to the farm was that they also have a couple of dogs on the farm. Our dog will play around with the other dogs, but sometimes it would get out of hand. Yeah, dogs, they'll do that. Says Renegade Run, that's so awesome. John Commander Shepard, great Delta Advanced Elite Big Squad is gonna be full of badassery. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's just get a close look at the badassery so you can see just truly how badass this boy is. This is what we're working with. The most baddest of us. That's a real word. It is a real word. I know. It definitely is. John, or whatever first name he chose for his male shepherd. Clarence! Usually he would be Clarence Doombringer, but obviously we're constrained to having Shepherd, so it is Clarence Shepherd. Clarence the Hammer Doombringer Shepherd. the first.
Fipsa 200 près de Toulog, 15 time. Clarence?
Clarence? That's right. It is Clarence. He is here in the flesh. This is the iteration that we have of Clarence in the Mass Effect universe. He's a gorgeous boy, as he always is. It's only 7:30 a.m. Yeah, I know, but usually it's like 4 a.m. or 4:30 or something like that. So. For you guys. You stream at 7 a.m. my time, so it is better time. Yeah. That's what I was getting at. It's still still just feels so weird to me that daylight savings, because of the hemispheres, they don't go the same direction when it switches. That still feels so weird. So the intervals get even larger. Can you stop moving, you stupid little spider boy? It was a spider boy. Ugh. Got him. Alright. Stop it. We're not entering the multiverse. Stop it. Shredder's in the same time zone as me? Yeah, well, he's either in the same or very similar. I know he's over there somewhere. I can't remember if he's in the same or just a very similar one. Very close. Let's open this. Space Frogger! I failed already. There we go. We did it. We did Space Frogger. Nice eyes, cool hair, but lip plus eyebrow needs work. We want to make him look intimidating. Are you telling me that if you saw this boy in a dark alleyway, you would not be intimidated? I know my face came slightly in the way. I can't do much about that, unfortunately. If you saw this boy, you'll be like, no, I'm out. I am out. No mistake. Gotta have Clarence looking just as stupid as possible as he brutally murders everything in his path. It's always more entertaining to see like the dopiest looking, absolute just dropkick son of a bitch murdering mercilessly all of the colonists. It's the most satisfying thing. Who is over here? Clarence Chapman needs to look intimidating. That's what the Mohawk hairstyle is. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Without the Mohawk, it'd be like, who is this clown? But the Mohawk, that's where the intimidation comes in. Where am I going? Acting Spider-Boy? This is... Oh, sorry. Not the real Spider-Boy. Acting Spider-Boy. It's an easy mistake to make. This is the way we came in. Wait, is this the way we came in? Feels like a longer walk. No, this is definitely the way we came in. Spider robots have 8 legs. Oh, is that why he's an acting Spider Boy? Because he doesn't have all of his legs yet. Did they just like Ultron together and get all of their legs and their limbs combined to be the real Spider Boy? I'm not scared of anyone or anything, but I know bad guys that I'll be scared through interrogation by him. Oh yeah. The bad guys will be shaken. If they get a chance to. Let's be clear about that. Because most of the people that we've interrogated, we've interrogated at the end of our pistol. And it's not lasted for very long. Alright, I'm pretty confused where we're supposed to go here. This is an empty room. This is the way we came in, so... Wait. Did we come that way or that? Let me see if I can get... It feels like there's a passage here that I'm missing somewhere. Looks like someone dropped him on his head as a child. Hey! You're talking about Clarence, the Harbinger, the... Wait, is this the right way? The Hammer, Doombringer, Shepherd. It's a lot of names. There's a lot of titles and a lot of names. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. This could be the right way. Oh cool, he said bitch. Knew it, we can say bad words, yell a bunch of Geth dumbasses gonna get your ass whooped. Then Saren. Then Sovereign, even if we need a fleet to kill him. Yeah, so basically the stance that we have with language on the channel is that, like, I try not to swear other than, like, you know, shut up bitch tits, like fairly tame ones. But I won't do, like, you know, the F-bomb or anything like that if I can avoid it. But it is allowed. I will just self-censor if I'm reading the comment. But it is allowed. Just don't go too overboard. And don't be, like, racist or rude or anything. We can't... Just leave space, Frogger. I can't be bothered today. That's the one that got away. Genocide, schmenocide. It was bold but necessary risks, as we Americans like to say, fortune favors the bold, plus bros before hoes. That's right. Bros before genocide. Wait. Genocide with the bros. Wait, hold on. Something's... I don't know where the hell I've gone. Have I just doubled back, like, all the way to the start? Wait, there's enemies here. I must be going the right way. There's enemies. Okay. No, we're back on the right track. Thank goodness. I was real worried there for a second. I'm from America. We got 3 Americans in chat. I'm honestly surprised that, like, probably one of my largest audiences is America. And mainly just surprised because when it comes to time zones, at the moment it's not the worst, but it ends up being, like, you know, between 5 and 7 AM here when we start the stream. Sometimes even a little earlier, maybe. And that's just, like, that's super heckin' early, my dude. I don't get up before, like 10 if I can help it. Maybe it's just all the genocide that appeals to the Americans. Is that right? Is that what it is? One of your tags says you're from Australia. Crikey, that is so bloody awesome. You're damn right. Shut up, bitch tits. Good one. I remember that. That's probably like a fairly Australian saying, isn't it? It's not even something I would have thought about being like a weird... Like, obviously it's a comical sounding thing to say, but it's not like a really weird or different thing to say for me. Redeeming the melee. Alright, I'll start the melee. Here we go. Gotta figure out if we can find where the people are, but... Alright, here we go. Melee timer starting now. Put my rifle away. My thing is jammed. I've got to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Is it this way? Jammed to get in here at all. Now, for some reason in my friend group there is a running joke about how, due to me being the only person from the Deep South, I have a certain history. That was my grandparents, not me. Ooh. See. Not genocide, bold sacrifices. Sacrificing people in an overpopulation to make sure we don't lose resources. That's genocide. Like from Avengers Infinity War to Avengers Endgame. I mean, we certainly do make sacrifices here. There's literally a channel point redemption where you can make a sacrifice. I mean, it's not... Oh my goodness, what is that? What is that? It's not currently active because we can't do it in this game. But in things like when we play Skyrim, you can sacrifice the town chicken to get me in a lot of trouble. Not that I can get in much more trouble than I'm already in Skyrim, but you know what I mean. Okay. We slapped those acting spider boys. Alright, this feels like the way. Gonna blast Saren's indoctrinated ass. Oh yeah, gonna smack him. Smack him right in those cheeks. Why is there a 9-minute timer on the screen? That is the melee only timer. That means that I'm not allowed to shoot my gun for the remainder of that timer. That is something that has been redeemed by chat. Claire actually won in our special Spin the Wheel. That's only a one-time per stream event. And she won the melee only challenge. So that's why I was slapping those spiders instead of shooting them. Oh! Slap the troubles away with the slap chop! No, 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 no! Troubles are still here! The troubles are still here! The slap chop didn't work! Okay. It's fine. A friggin' destroyer had to rock up, didn't they? Oh, heal, please, please, please. Everything's fine. Oh, now someone else is down. Why are they just like... I know I'm on the other side of this, but you don't have to run through, like, hellfire just to get to stand where I am. Okay, everyone's dead. I'm gonna have to re-up. Okay, let's just get everything. There we go, everything's popping again. Slap that guy. Oh, that was a bad idea. They're so strong. Oh my goodness. This is not going to go well. I haven't played nor seen Elder Scrolls V Skyrim much. Really? You've managed to have one of the most played, sold, and purchased, and just everything games in all of history pass you by. Honestly, that's impressive. We play it here on the Tuesday at the moment. We do variety stuff throughout the week, and Tuesday is our Skyrim day currently. Once we finish that, we're going to be moving into Fallout. Let's wake them up. Oh my goodness. And she's dead again already. Oh, this is going really well. Slap! Slap! Liara, get up! Alright, everyone up. I want you guys behind these walls. Oh, that just made that dude fly. That's nice. Oh, I'm stuck! Get off the wall! Move! Clarence, please! Oh, she's dead again. I just tried to heal her, but she was already dead. Oh my goodness, please. Slap! 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 Got him! Bites dust. Achievement Bruiser. Oh my goodness, why is every single thing on the floor like a full object that's blocking me from walking past it. Oh yeah, this prime is gonna be a problem. Everyone, oh, I pressed all the wrong buttons there. Okay, keep this guy stun locked, please. Oh, this was a bad. I was gonna say a bad timing, but no, this was obviously a good timing for you to use that melee only. Alright. Heal, 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 heal. Slap! Okay, we've killed all the little ones, and now we can just clap the cheeks of the prime, and we should be right. But kill Liara before she dies. Liara, could you possibly stand somewhere else? Well, that was rough. Anyway, did you also kill an Asari bitch named Shyla on Pharos that was captured on Pharos by an alien plant terrorist called the Thorian? I don't remember her name, but I did. That's how much I care about all the people that I've killed. I killed basically anyone there's been an option to kill, I have killed. I've killed all the colonists, I killed the Rachni Queen, I killed Matriarch Benezia, I killed the random Asari scientist, I've killed everyone. So how's the melee killing? Are they working yet? Well, I mean, we did it. We got there. We did make it in the end. This is why we ended up investing in some melee skills. Oh my gosh, please. Because otherwise there was just no way that we were going to get through some of these melee only challenges. Oh, there we go. That's pretty cool. Oh. Friend? Huh. You said her name, Ron? It's like She-All-La. I didn't even know what her name was because I killed her without even reading it. So, as far as I'm concerned, I did the right. I nailed it exactly as good as I wanted to. Alright, well that was useless up there. Let's try somewhere else. What direction do we need to head to now? Got like a minute left on the melee only. Is this the way we came in? Because this is either the way we came in or the way we need to go. Judging by the fact that I can't open the door, that's probably the way we came in. Thank you, Adam, for a replenishment of the melee only. Better refresh that cooldown, yeah. Normally, it can't be done, but Adam knows the loophole. Since since one of them was a premium one, gotten via the wheel, the cooldowns don't apply. So we do have a full 20-minute stint. Just gotta figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Oh, these are just like, we can get a bunch of robots up. But I don't think that helps us much. I'm assuming we were supposed to have done that before the fight so that that fight wouldn't have been so difficult. Maybe. Awesome, even killed Rana Thanoptis, the Asari scientist. Asaris pretend to be high and mighty, but they're not. Most of them are mere primitive, toothless worms, unlike their warriors. Never liked Shyala. She's not much help after giving the cipher. Well, that was actually, yeah, so that is definitely the person that I murdered. Because I remember having the conversation, literally having a situation where she was like, oh, no, don't hurt me, I can give you the thing that you need. And then I'm like, well, if I'm gonna kill you, it doesn't matter what you say, but if you give me the thing that I need, then I won't need you anymore, will I? And then she gave me the thing, and then I'm like, alright, cool, bang! Dead. I don't need you anymore. That was a dumb decision, your one bargaining chip out the window. Especially when staring down the barrel of this just absolute specimen. Here we go. Now, I am going to do the melee only again in a second. I just don't want to waste it while I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going.
He's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
Oh, I do like traps.
We will have to take. Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean.
Wasn't that just English?
50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
Yeah.
The message is all broken up, but I reckon.
I was gonna say that was in English.
It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language.
Also do that sexy hydration in a second there. Crips, thank you for the sexy hydration.
Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers.
Yeah, so must be because of the knowledge that we've gotten or whatever that we can hear it, whereas they obviously can't.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Saren's sovereign may have indoctrinated Benezia to be mind-controlled to follow their orders, but Shyala was not mind-controlled. She willingly joined them in their unethical evil quest on her free will. She must die. That's what Shepard said. You change sides too often. I have no choice. You must die. Ah, I see. Yeah, I didn't care what she had to say. I just executed her. She's like, so be it. If this is the fate you feel I deserve, then I will not resist. Bang, bang. I seem to remember in my one, she was like, no, I gave you what you wanted. Please don't do it. And I executed her while she was begging, I thought. Maybe that was somebody else. I have murdered a lot of people, and it is very hard to remember who it is. Like, I remember who it is, but I don't remember if she begged or not. Let's do the sexy hydration. Okay, thank you for that, Crips. That has now either solidified or scared off any potential viewers. There we go. Potential new followers. No, that was Rana the scientist. Rana begged for her life on Vermeer. They're all the same to me. Murder is a murder is a murder. Alright, so we go back out here now. Oh, this is just... Well, I guess we have to go back out this way. Am I supposed to go... Okay. Find the conduit. Inventory. Enter the archives. Turn to your vehicle. Oh, okay, that's gonna be tricky. How do I get back out to the vehicle? Remember where that is. Is that this way? Elevator? Is it that way or is it the other way? Oh, why did it just leave? Gotta give the new folk the initiation ritual? Yeah, it's gotta happen. It's how you know whether they're gonna stay or not. All the same, like saying all Asian people look the same, not all Asians look the same. Some are blue, some are purple. No, it's not a race thing. It's a genocide thing. They will start to blend together after a while. You know, blue skin, green skin, red skin.
It's not a sex thing.
Once their heads are being blown off, it doesn't matter. It's not a sex thing. Clarence Doombringer is definitely a bit racist. No, again, false. He murders equally. The color of your skin does not matter. It does not have any bearing on how much I want to kill you. I will kill you regardless. Okay, I think this is the way we go. The only difference the color of your skin makes to me murdering you is what color the blood shows up. Will it show up better on white skin? Maybe. The decision is not based on that. That only affects the outcome. Oh, Jesus. I know he doesn't trust a cat. I mean, never trust a cat. That VI had info about the Reapers invading the Citadel, but badly damaged. Need another VI that has info on the Conduit plus the Citadel. Sure.
Like stasis pods, the Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have.
Why am I getting shot? Oh, well, now that we're about to get some enemies again, seemingly, I'll start the next melee only, which is going to be pretty wild in this part, potentially. We'll do the next melee only. Do not let me forget. I have to do it in the car as well. VI is virtual intelligence type supercomputer, but not an AI. Yeah. I've seen them before.
What is happening? It's a trap. Saren must have set an
Oh no, a trap! How could we have predicted this? How could this have been predicted? There's a difference between VIs plus AIs? Yeah. Yes. I am aware. I'm not aware specifically of the definition distinction between them, but I'm aware that there are definitely differences, and there's the broad strokes of what the differences are.
Never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever we find.
Stuff to kill. Let's go!
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
Oh, here we go.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either.
That's
this
right.
eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
No, I don't think there's hope, but you know,
An actual Prothean VI.
we're not him, so.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility.
Oh, I'm sorry about
I have
that.
translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Why did you bring me here?
Go on, tell me what you want.
Cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us.
So, destroy the Citadel.
The Citadel is a trap. The
It's a
station
trap!
is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel
Wait, so
is
we can
activated,
banish people to the
beacons
Shadow
will
Realm?
fall
Is that what
through,
we're saying?
And all you know will be destroyed.
Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
I need to fix that.
These indoctrinated servants
Adam, if you're listening at the moment, can you put a note in my recommendations?
They betrayed them to the machines.
To update Marvin's
Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every
daylight savings.
They were relentless, brutal, and
related messages.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology.
Cheers, thanks for that.
Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel,
so a teleporter,
the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and work the staff when the
you done goofed.
Passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You were cowards!
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
Yep.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome
better to sacrifice all of them.
Unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was
lots of dialogue.
There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population.
One of the good things about this game, though, it's actually well written.
Some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle.
Kind of destroying the countdown timer, though. I might run a new one after this, because it's been literally like 10 minutes of dialogue. So you get the melee only at all. I'll probably start it again.
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, you can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Not today.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station.
Temporary.
It will give you a chance
See about
against
that.
Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
I mean, I'd already be there if you'd finish your damn war story.
Got enough of a head start. Grab that data
Yeah,
file.
you think?
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer
Yes.
this will be here? Even now, the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans.
No.
It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
We're in a race to save the galaxy, and you want to play Q&A with a hologram?
Yeah, dumbass.
I am sorry.
Idiot.
My personal feelings clouded my judgment. We should go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit.
Damn it.
Not yet. There
Yeah,
is
let's
still
go,
hope
bitch.
if
We
you
don't have
hurry.
time for more questions. I know, right? We've already been here for almost literally 10 minutes. Don't get me wrong. It's useful. Oh my goodness, my S key just fell off my keyboard. It's useful dialogue. And it's, you know, world building and stuff, but come on now. Alright. Spoken to Vigil. Let's get the hell out of here.
Older culture, older advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Just like my people. But they also gave
Yeah, well, that was an awkward ride. Let's go now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do we go back? Oh, yeah, I guess we continue this way now that there's nothing in our way. The entire galaxy is depending on us. If we fail, not only Saren and his Geth and Sovereign kills us, but the Reapers return, killing most people and some get indoctrinated. Yeah, and we've got time to, like, stand around listening for 20 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna run a 5-minute timer for the time that we lost. And I'm gonna melee only. Oh, got him. Oh, what? Just like hit mid-air there. Alright, here we go. Alright, where is this conduit? Seems like a strangely designed building. Is that a prime or an armature? If I have to melee a prime. Yeah, it's an armature. Oh, I'm stuck. Ah! Oh, yes! The people's elbow in a Mako. Who'd have thought it? Take that, bitch! Go Mario all over your ass. Let's go. Boing. Get these ones. Oh. Okay. Okay, there we go. I think I got those two. It's these two here. Bam. Making short work of these plebs. Big boy, a little harder though. Oh! Just ragdolled him all over the place. Okay. Can we flip? Can we flip? Come on! I know it does flip. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. Take that. Does that thing regen all of its health? Oh my goodness, it's full health. Why is it full health? Die, bitch. We gotta save the galaxy! Continues to run over a Geth Colossus for 20 minutes. I don't think it can die. I have killed one before, but it wasn't taking any damage, so I'm just gonna leave. Anyone looking to get run over? Ow. Oh, look at all these people. Squash. I missed all of them. Except for one. There we go. Get us done that. Splat. Yeah, easy. Oh! Avoid the rockets. And splat! Oh my goodness, how did I do that? Hey guys, what's going on? Splat. Okay, I think that was the last one. Just casually stopping every time just to splatter these guys. This was never a true archaeology finding on the war against Saren is mostly finding terrorists to get to destroy type war than destroy someone. Our only mission is to kill everything.
It's incredible. We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
There we go. We found the conduit. Here we go, chat. Is this like the end of the game? I mean, it feels very end game, but I don't know if it's actually the end yet. If we're killing everything, then shouldn't we join Sovereign? Well, this is true, yeah. That would make sense. But there has to be a way to kill them as well. The Reapers as well.
The arms aren't moving. System's not responding.
Dun.
Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the council.
Almost the end of Mass Effect 1 from the looks of it. It does look like it, doesn't it? I thought there was still a bunch of other missions, but I have a feeling they're just like side mission stuff. Whoa, what happened there? That was a bit of a weird cut, the way that happened. Well, guess we just continue our smooth jazz mosey into the conduit. Well, I mean, they could, or we could just yeet on through. See, guys, technically I can shoot at you, but I just don't have the... I don't want to. There we go. Wow! It just yeets the Mako up. I love that. Clarence will be the only being left in the universe, and he can finally rest. Clarence versus the universe. I'll play that game.
Please begin emergency evacuation.
This is not a drill. Hey guys! Surprise Mako! Whee! Hey, we did some more melee only challenge. Did it. Alright, it's party time. Let me get my party gun out. Correct attire. How are you not? Slap. Slap. Let's start the music again. And get back to business. Here we go. Up to the Citadel. We're not killing everyone, just every Reaper robot. We will get Saren plus Sovereign. Know what cost. We'll do it at any cost. I mean, if I could kill everyone else as well, I would. But obviously, the game has to have some sort of good ending, especially since there's a 2 and a 3 of this game.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Ooh, it's getting hectic. Can't wait to see you play Fallout New Vegas and kill everyone. Oh boy. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to that as well. Bro just doesn't care. Literally can't stop him. So far we only found Sovereign, only Reaper there for now. Get your filthy Reaper tentacles off. Man, I barely remember half of this because it's been so long since I've played any of the Mass Effect series. Here we go, jazz time. Space. Whee. Oh, there we go. Put their grab boots on. Been a while since you played any what? You played Mass Effect games before? Yeah, I played all 3 of them before, but it's been like literally almost it has to be almost a decade or something since I actually played them. Like I played them when they came out, pretty much. So like all of this is only vaguely familiar to me. And even then I don't remember if I played all of 3 or if it was 1 and 2 that I played. Oh, that's bad. You guys... I don't know, you get it. Oh, he's dead. Got him. Did I miss a doorway? Or are we going up? Oh, we're going. Slap. Slap. Oh. Krogan Warlord. Yeah, I probably should back off from that. Ah! Get out of the way. Yes, send him back to his home planet. That's right. Oh, did he kill the guy that's like clapping my cheeks right now, though? Oh. She's dead. Get up. What are you shooting at, Liara? Oh, Warlord's back. Oh, they're so quick, aren't they? There we go. He's down now. Away! Oh, he's dead. Oh, wait, is he dead? I think he's bugged. I think he's definitely dead, but it's like bugged out. Okay, we're good. Ow. Missed. Ah! Oh, keeps like twitching at the last second. Escape. Oh my goodness, why do I keep missing that shot? I missed that shot like 5 times. So cool, whatever choices, machines, plus romance option you got. You're gonna make new ones this time in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Starters, don't romance Ashley nor Liara in Mass Effect 1. You could, they're hoes. Remember our quote, bros before hoes all the way. No, I've just been playing all renegades, so whatever happens. We have a very defined character for our boy Clarence, and we stick to it. However, we simply think, what would Clarence do? And for tracks, we do it, even if it's a bad decision. Okay. Need new machine upgrades? As in, like, I need to level my character up? Oh, we're hurting. Oh, he's hurting more though. Look at him. Get out of here. See ya. These guys have gotten stronger, I swear. Yeah, these are just normal shock troopers, and they're taking 2 headshots now. Are we supposed to be shooting the dropship? Are they just gonna keep dropping soldiers down? Yeah, I think they're just dropping more guys, aren't they? Are we actually hitting that thing? Or is it just like being shot at while we're also here? Slap. Oh, that guy just fell from the heavens. And then returned! See you later. Oh yeah, there's like a rocket hitting the thing. Okay, they're gone. We're good, we're back on track. Get a... Press all the wrong buttons. Better slow down there, boy. You slowed right down.
Here it comes.
Come on then. This guy just hide behind the wall. Mobile will come to you. Whoa, see you later. Ah, they're right next to me. Yeet them, Liara. Please yeet them. Oh, miss. Okay, there we go. That one's down. Shoot him while he's down. There we go. I think we dealt with this corridor now. Oh, there's more. They just keep coming and they don't stop 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 coming. Is this one of the... Is this a case of the whole, they will just keep spawning until you move situation that sometimes happens in games? You never know which one it is. Well, I guess let's just get to the end of the corridor. Gee, there's a lot of them in there. It's almost as if there's an entire invasion fleet here. Wild. I'm sorry. What now? How did I just get one shot? Oh my. Now I have to do this whole damn corridor again. That is so annoying. There. I'm so annoyed that I just got one shot because I tried to save I tried to quick save like 4 or 5 times before that, but it wouldn't let me because there was still enemies around. And then I just got one shot. There. Alright, let's try again. The frustrating thing is I don't actually know what killed me. Is it like one of those turrets or something? Maybe. I just never even saw it shoot at me. Goodness. How much health do these things got? How much health has it got? Do they have infinite health? I can't even save now, so I'd have to do this whole thing again if I was to die here. There we go, we got one of them. And we got a level up. And I pressed the wrong button. I reckon now is a perfect time to take a quick moment to see if we need any leveling up. We don't really need any of this. Let's go for Charm. Charm is what we need right now. Lara, get some more lift, bro. Do you even lift? That lift is fun. I wanna have that lift all the way out. Okay, no, what I want to do is look at what equipment we have just in the middle of combat. Just have a look at all the stuff and see if there's anything better we can have. Because it's been a while since we've upgraded. That's pretty good DPS, pretty good accuracy, but not great heatsink. Whoa, look at that one, DPS. That thing's like way better. Let's try that. It's less... Oh, but it's got another slot. Interesting. Weapon stability. Oh, here we go. Heat absorption. Oh wait, is that saying that it does less heat absorption but more damage? Yeah, we don't really want that. Let's get more stability, I guess. Can we get another stabilizer on it? Oh, we can. Don't know if I want that though. Maybe. Less heat absorption with the other one. Just actually taking the time out. Oh my goodness, that thing is just wildly better by so many margins. We clearly haven't upgraded in a while. Alright, let's give it that. And is there any more biotic amps? So that's what we're currently using, but better. Duration bonus. I mean, it's way better in every other way, though. I feel like I gotta take that one. Okay, so this gives us... I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's that much better, really. We lose out in shields and tech. Nah. Alright. Tali. Better Omni tool. Shield bonus, med recharge bonus, tech cooldown. You know what? That looks pretty good. We lose a little bit on the tech cooldown, but it doesn't look like it's massive. Let's give you the way better assault rifle as well. And put on the rail extension. And... oh, can I actually give you new armor for once? Finally, out of all these armors I have, I can finally give you new armor. It took a while. And we'll give you a wave pistol. Don't know if you're going to use it, but let's just put a bunch of things on here. Control combat scanner. Alright, that should probably do. Especially since I probably shouldn't have done all of that now, because if I now die, I have to do all of that again. Oh my goodness, what? Holy crap. What? What is this gun now? What? Okay, Liara, could you maybe not stand right? She didn't even get up before she was killed again. Oh my goodness, this thing is amazing. This thing's game changing, quite literally. That is not what the statistics said. It said I got 3 shots. Even, I guess it just doesn't take into consideration all of the add-ons. Oh my goodness, this is wild. It's like crazy auto sniper now. What are you shooting at? I mean, you would never know because it's so far away. She's just wildly spraying. Wait, was that thing? Did we not kill that thing? Did they repair? Oh no, they definitely don't. I guess we just kill that one. Oh man, this sniper. Oh, this sniper is at least 1,000 times better. At least. Who are you shooting at? They're just like wildly spraying at someone. Well, I legitimately didn't know the sniper could get this good. Oh, who am I getting hit by? Okay. Well, once I upgraded to the friggin' Mega Auto Sniper, that was a piece of piss. Just like sneezed at him and got a quick save in. Yes. Beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. And I guess we go down this way. So 3 shots to clear a shield. So I think it does slightly less damage per shot than it did that we had before. But it can like flip and rapid fire, and it can fire like 15 shots or something before it goes on cooldown. So, and the cooldown's not even that long either. Oh. Oh. Nice little teleport in there. Got him. Easy. And back, my bad if I kept any of you was on a YouTube prank. What? I've just recently got the just did a mega upgrade for our sniper, and it's insane now. We're basically unstoppable at this point. Prepare to be destroyed? I don't know. Have you seen this gun? Look at this, just bang. Look at that. Okay, that was terrible shooting on my part. Still got the guy. Oh, talking to the Geth. Yeah, that's fair. Come on then, Saren. Oh, he's gone. But I want to fight Green Goblin again. Is he going to fly back up? There he is. There's Green Goblin. Stop it, Harry.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
Yeah.
You lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
Nope.
I'm heading to
Not
that
today.
master control panel, and you can't stop
Grey
me.
Goblin in this instance? That's true. It's Harold Osbinius, not Harry Osborn. Welcome, Thalios. How you doing? I'm gonna kill this
Fancy
guy.
hardware is not gonna save you.
You don't understand, Shepard.
I killed your father. I'll kill you too.
The Reapers need
Sorry, wrong.
men and women of action. People
Too much.
like us. Sovereign recognizes your value. You've impressed it. Surrender to the
Does he
Reapers,
recognize
and you will be spared.
how quick I can shooty bang bang though?
And we can find a place for you.
Doing okay. Good luck. Thank you. This is gonna be interesting.
No more stalling, Saren. Let's finish this.
I mean, all for the look on my character's face, though. Well, his shield's down. Oh, is my thing on cooldowns? Everything's on cooldown. Oh my goodness, did it not reset cooldowns when I got in? Alright, I need this medkit. There we go, much better. Stop recharging your shield, Harry! I know there's people on the floor, but...
Good to go.
Quick heal. Whoa! Probably deal with those.
You're good to go.
Yeah, probably do need to deal with some of the ads. Where are they actually? Oh, also, game music's turned off now. We can have our own music back. Oh, these things... Have they like... They've done something to my gun, haven't they? They've like jammed my gun and now I just can't attack. Okay. Well, everyone died because... Wait, also, why is my, Hold on, one of my things isn't on my... So I need to do that, and then do that, and then do that. There we go. And she's dead. Alright, well this is... Where are the actual... Okay, I need to find where these actual Geth are, down here, and deal with them. And then I can deal with Harry. Yeah, stop that, please. Oh, some are falling from the sky. Very cool. They're dead again. Wait. Have they got an ability? Have they got some kind of ability that, like, scrambles my quick slots? Because these keep moving. Is that a thing? Because they keep getting scrambled here. Is that like an ability that they can use? Oh, also I didn't even know I had this. Is that, am I pressing something or? I think it's that one's there. Oh, now my gun's jammed again. Everyone wake up. Why is my gun taking so long? Are things like bugged out, or am I just like getting hit by stuff that's causing that to happen? Yeah, because that was a proper cooldown there. Get back up, please. Oh my goodness, she's down. Tali's down again. Oh.
On me.
Oh my goodness, what is happening? Yeah, no, he's definitely like stunned me again or something. Whoa, that hurt. I'm all out of metagels now. And my gun's still not back. Does someone that's like knows the game better know what's happening there? Like, I'm getting locked out of using my gun for like literally 2 to 3 minutes at a time. There we go, got him. Cypher is not actually exactly the best option to fight Saren, not only because they don't do much damage, but they overheat fast as well. They usually just use rifle or shotgun against Saren. Well, the problem wasn't that the overheating as such though, because when it actually did a proper overheat, it took quite a lot of shots. It was doing quite decent damage, and then it would go back to normal fairly quickly. It's just that every now and then my my gun would be like fully frozen for like a good 2 to 3 minutes, and I just literally couldn't do anything. And I don't know what was causing that. I don't know if it must have been some ability that he was using or something.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Contested section. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The council
Let him burn.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
Of course.
You were expecting someone else?
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Andurra sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
Casualties, you say?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council.
We don't want to
You
save
must
the
hold them
Council,
back
though.
until the Citadel arms open up, and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
Yeah, we're not saving the Council.
Come in now to save the Ascension or hold back.
Let the Council die.
We're not sacrificing human lives to save the Council. Keep
We
our
are
ships
not
back
saving the
and get a
Council.
shot at Sovereign.
A sacrifice for the greater good. I only pray it is not made in vain.
Well, I kind of hope it is, because they were twats from the start.
Formation. Wait for a shot at Sovereign. Nothing else matters. I repeat, nothing else matters.
Ignore the Council.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements.
It's the Alliance. Open a comm channel.
Nope.
This is the Ascension. We're taking heavy damage. Guardian defenses are over. Kinetic barriers.
Whoopsie, sorry.
Commander, they closed the channel.
No, we lost the channel somehow. I don't know what happened. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, let the Council die. Screw them. Oh yeah, they're going straight to the Shadow Realm. I don't know how this has happened. Somehow the Council has died. What a shame.
Make sure he's dead.
Is there gonna be a phase 2? Please don't let there be a phase 2. Is he gonna come back as like Husk? Oh, good job. That's what we want. Council is dead. Too bad. So sad. What's next on the agenda?
He's dead.
My thoughts exactly. Tell me something that I actually care about. Oh, he is coming back as a phase 2. God damn it. Is this like Sovereign possessing Saren or something? Oh. He's evolving! Well, that was interesting. See you later.
I am Sovereign, and this station
It is Sovereign.
is mine.
Really? This is all you can come up with? I mean, he's got a bit of health, but... Keep shooting him right in the dome. Now in the cheeks! Oh. Alright, there's a... I actually killed the Geth this time. Oh. Cutscene.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back. Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Oh, we're back. moving around the post. They've gotten stronger as well. Slap! Oh. Stop moving so much. I liked you better when you were Green Goblin. Well, not really. Spider-Man's better. Is nobody else concerned that we literally defeated Green Goblin and have him turn into Spider-Man? Does nobody else have a problem with this? Oh, good damage on that. Before his shields go back up. Oh my goodness. Oh, did we get him? Easy clap. Easy. Yeah, he was way easier than old Green Goblin. What? Saren is involved in?
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Pew pew pew! Pew pew, mother trucker!
Hard on my flank. We're going in.
We're going in. And this is why we didn't save the council. Not because we wanted to kill the council ourselves. We needed them for this, I swear. That was the reason why. Boom. Oh, that piece of debris apparently, specifically, is very important. Oh, because it hit that. I see. What's that? That's the thing that it was mounted to? I don't remember what the justification is. Oh, it is still playing its own music, just quietly. Like we say, screw the council. Killing the council was just a bonus. Yeah. I was just like, you have to ask me to choose? Like, obviously, we're going to kill the council. And as a bonus, we do the right thing to save more people. Easy.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Roger that, Abada. Clarence, no! Right, so this, yeah, that was obviously where we were fighting. That's why it was like zooming in on that. They either don't believe the Reapers exist, or they did, but not anymore. They just vanished, so screw them. The dumbass morons councils are dead. Yeah, they're dead. And Clarence lives! Woo! The shining beacon of something in the galaxy. Oh yeah, look at that smirk. We did it, bitches. Oh, and then cuts. Well,
we got your message,
here we go.
Ambassador. What's all this about?
No need to get worked up, Captain. I'd like to end this meeting with all
I'd
my
like to
teeth
end your
still
life.
in place.
You should thank me for what I did. If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
I understand, Captain. You did what you had to do. That's not why you're here. We need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Yeah, great, isn't it?
Commander Shepard did the
I'm
right
happy
thing.
as well.
We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It was the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Council is dead. The galaxy is looking
Sure
for
are.
leadership. The Citadel fleets were decimated.
Alliance wins again.
The losses have made the Alliance stronger. If we step forward now, nobody will be able to stop us.
We're going renegade, so we have to do
Council was
this.
always holding us back. When I saw the opportunity to get rid of them,
I mean, that is also the truth. I did murder them.
How can you even say that?
Don't
Because
act
that's what I
surprised,
did.
Captain. We all know it's true. Sacrificing the Council assured our victory over Sovereign. The end justified the means. We humans understand that. It's what makes us stronger than the
I want to sacrifice him as well, though, just so we're clear.
The galaxy needs leadership. Real leadership. When a crisis hits, we can't be paralyzed by debate like the old Council. The new Council must rule with a single voice. It must be assembled from one species alone.
Authoritarian.
Humanity.
the rest of the galaxy isn't just gonna bow down because we tell them to. We'll need the fleets to bring them in line.
We are turning into a true authoritarian regime.
Anything like this before, they don't know what to do. They want us to step forward. They believe
Was hoping you had Captain Anderson go to Adina's office to smack his ass. Yeah, I did.
Your defiance of the Council, that's what humans are capable of. That's how we can defeat the Reapers. The others will follow us, Shepard. They know we're their only hope. We will have a human council with a human chairman.
Sacrifice the Geth of the ones that murdered them.
May not like it, but
I
we can't
mean,
deny the truth.
we'll say that technicality,
The
sure.
Alliance will want to know who you think our chairman should be.
Well, not you, because I don't care how renegade I am. I hate you, and I will kill you if I can.
We need someone with military experience.
I hate that ambassador.
Someone like
I
Captain
hate him
Anderson.
too.
You make a good case. Captain, are you ready for this?
All in favor of David Anderson, raise your hands, vote for him. Our hope is in David
I'll do
Anderson.
what I can. So what happens now?
You two can argue.
I don't know if
politics all
that's
you
like a
want,
renegade option
but
or
the
not,
Reapers are still out there.
but
They're coming.
we play in
And
the
I'm gonna
character
find
of
somewhere to
Clarence,
stop them.
and he wants to kill this bitch because he's a twat.
Shepard's right. We're headed for war with the Reapers. If
Because
we
generally we like to kill anyone and everyone we can,
other species in the galaxy truly
but
understand
we
what it will
don't
take to
like.
survive.
We still treat the people that are on our team and with us as best as we can.
It's time for humanity to rise up and seize its destiny.
So he is still going to be the dictator, though, isn't he? He's just going to be a better dictator than the other guy, I guess. Now, look at that galaxy burning. And those cold, dead eyes. There is nothing inside of those peepers. There is nothing beyond the veil. It is the void and nothing else. That is the man you want in charge. That is the man you want vanguarding the safety of your whole society. We made the right choice. It's a renegade ending. They're both technically renegade options. We did it. We got the renegade ending, everyone. We did it. We nailed it. The council will be reorganized into the first human empire. We did it. Wipe them all out. We are now the emperor. Well, I guess Anderson is the emperor. Nice was thinking some Star Wars quotes as well, like this, for a safe, secure society. Yep. We did do it. Can we get an exclamation mark clap in the chat? We finished in like perfect timing as well. We finished the first Mass Effect. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with the ending we got. We got to see the galaxy burn. We're now going to pull it into line under the human regime in Mass Effect 2, I'm assuming. It's going to be wild, and then I'm assuming after that the Reapers come back in 3 or something again. I don't remember how they go, so don't spoil it. No spoilers, but... Man, that last... Like, the whole game was fun. But that last chapter was pretty wild. I really liked the writing and the pacing and stuff. It was fantastic. Like, it was just... In that last bit, that whole last mission and section was just go, go, go. And it was just, yeah. Oh, it was good. We got to kill Green Goblin, then we got to kill the Spider-Man, we got to kill the Council. There we go. We did it. So where in Australia is Just Right Gaming located? Australia is a big asset island country. He could be anywhere. And you may never know. Well, I'll say this much. I'm roughly near Melbourne, but not in Melbourne, because screw that. But other than that, that's as much as not much information as I would like to give out. There we go. SNK, we're back at the main screen. That is Mass Effect 1 done and dusted. So we could have done some more like the assignment stuff before we got to the main quest, but honestly, I'm happy with that. I think we did like, I don't know if we did only main quest stuff or maybe we did, I don't really remember. We might have done like a few little things, but honestly, I'm happy with just like smashing out that main quest. I think that was good. It was really well paced to play like that, and I was just, yeah, no, I think that was good. I'm looking forward to playing number 2 now. Plus, like America, parts of Australia has different time zones. Australia has like 5 different time zones. It's wild. We've got like the East Coast, the West Coast, a few different places in the center where we have half-hour intervals. It's ridiculous. There's way too many time zones. And also there's like places that do use daylight savings and places that don't. So it's just a nightmare. It's just stupid, honestly. Maybe he's right behind you. Maybe I am. You might never know. Until one day you do know. And at that moment, it's too late. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Mass Effect 1. I actually, as I've obviously made very, very clear, I had a blast. And I'm super looking forward to playing the next one, Mass Effect 2, which will be starting next week. I'll just run through the schedule in just a second. I'm just real quick fixing up my schedule reminder to say Australian Eastern Standard Time, AEST, instead of AEDT, because that is no longer relevant. I think that's the only one I've got. I think it's just the schedule. I think everywhere else it's not that. There we go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am, for anyone that, especially that's new, or if there's anyone that's still lurking that was you know, popping in before. I'm a variety streamer. I do different things throughout the week. This was our Mass Effect playthrough. Obviously, we finished Mass Effect 1. Next week, next Thursday, we're going to be starting Mass Effect 2. We're going to be... Man, it's going to be an interesting start with the full Renegade. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be wild. That's going to be a Thursday. On the Friday, so tomorrow, usually we would have a stream. But it's Good Friday, and I'm going up to my parents' place, which is like 3 hours away. So you guys all go hang out with your friends and family as well. Spend some time with your loved ones. Enjoy your Easter, and I'll catch you back on the Monday. So this Friday and next Friday I won't be here. But on Monday, after this Good Friday, we'll be back as usual. Business as usual. We'll be playing some XCOM, Enemy Unknown, is what we're playing on the Monday currently. Man, that's been heaps of fun as well. We definitely haven't gotten chat added in as characters and then gotten them killed in their first mission. That would never happen on a stream as professional by a commander as competent as this. Anyone else that says anything else to the contrary is either from the multiverse or is just purely slandering. And I won't have it. Not on my streams. Tuesday. Hey boy, hey boy, what a quote. Quote number 1, what a quote. Tuesday, 2 days, Tuesday, Skyrim. We're almost finished that game. We had a bunch of issues with it last time because of who I am as a person, and who chat, and how chat plays, and how, well, it's mainly me, but chat has made us do a lot of big murders, and it's halted our quest progress, but I think I fixed it, or at least have the tools to resolve it next time. So we're going to be hopefully doing the Civil War portion of the main quest, and then doing the rest of the main
You have
quest.
to admit, this is a good place to live. Friendly folks, I think.
She's clearly not talking about Skyrim. I guess some of them are friendly. Maybe not Clarence so much, but... that's Tuesday. More Skyrim. Hopefully it all goes well. We had a bit of a rough time last week, but it should be good. Should be better this time. And then Wednesday. Wednesday is a little bit of an enigma at the moment. Number 1, I can't remember what the normal rotation is for the second Wednesday of the week, because I haven't looked at it. I just forgotten at the moment. But also, there is a possibility that we'll be given a new game to play. But I won't know until, like, potentially even the day before. So I'll have to look up. Do you have it? Let me actually check the Discord, because I'm assuming you've probably posted it. I just flat out can't remember what it was, what it usually was. Rollercoaster Tycoon. What was the second one? Oh, it was Rollercoaster Tycoon. Yeah, okay. Rollercoaster Tycoon. So we'll either be playing Rollercoaster Tycoon on the next Wednesday, or we'll be playing another XCOM-like game if we get a code for it. But we'll see what happens. And the Reaper Rebellion has been foiled. The remaining Reaper robot will be hunted down and defeated. The attempt on the citizens' lives of the Citadel has got some scared, deformed, left many killed. Many people killed even the council. But we assure you, our resolve has never been stronger. We will rebuild. We will fight back the evil. We will bring you from the ashes, from the shadows, and take a galaxy that is rightfully ours. We'll subjugate it. It's gonna be great. To ensure the security along with continuing stability, the Citadel Council will reorganize into the first human Great Council. For a safe, secure society, we are at war. Wipe them out. All of them. It's gonna be... Man, just going full empire. It's gonna be... I'm looking forward to it. Do it. Do it. Because I think... The one time that I played the game, the trilogy, the whole series or whatever, I'm almost 100% certain I didn't play it full Renegade, and I got, like, the good ending. So this will literally be all new to me. I'm assuming there's a lot of similarities, otherwise it would be extremely hard for them to make a game. If they had to make essentially 2 entirely different games. But it will still be like a pretty different experience, which I'm looking forward to experiencing. But yeah, I think did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything in the schedule. So yeah, next week will be more Mass Effect. We'll be starting number 2. Nothing on Friday, this Friday or next Friday, but otherwise business as usual. And yeah, looking forward to it. I think I was a Paragon. Well, you'll be able to see, because I don't know if you've played a Renegade campaign before, but you'll be able to see the difference. Whereas I pretty much play KOTOR games as Darkseid. So I haven't played KOTOR, which is another game we're going to play at some stage, because a lot of people tell me it's great, and I tried it once and never really got too much into it, but I think it'll be fun once we give it a chance. But I've played Jedi Academy on Good and Evil, and it's so much more fun doing Evil because you end up you just go through and just yeet everyone. The Jedi come up to you and then you just slice them in half, and then the Sith come up to you and you slice them in half as well. You just yeet them all into the abyss. Great fun. I'm almost tempted to play through Jedi Academy again because I just love that game. It's honestly criminally underrated in my opinion. But it's not been long enough, so I think this should be the KOTOR slot, just as Tuesday will be where Fallout goes after Elder Scrolls. Yeah, 100%. If we were to play KOTOR, well, when we play KOTOR, it would definitely be in this slot. Like Dragon Age, Mass Effect, KOTOR, definitely all very similar vibes, styles and stuff. So we would definitely do it in this slot, I would say, unless something changed drastically. That would be the idea. Yeet is the Jedi I cast Fireball. You're in a small room with lots of people around you. I know. This is the RPG slot. It is. Even though we also have literally like the Bethesda slot, which is all mostly RPGs as well. Tuesday is the Todd Howard slot, yeah. Well, the main reason, because I did want to try and stray away from having two big RPGs running simultaneously, but the main reason that I've gone back with having Mass Effect in the Thursday is because it's like its scope is pretty big, but if you want to just do that main quest, which is what we did, we didn't really do much of the dilly-dallying. It was pretty concise. It was well paced, and it wasn't that long. It felt like a very nice package, and I think it was short enough to still be a small, because I don't want to have like another 100-hour RPG experience having Skyrim and some other big old thing happening. So I don't mind having some like RPGs in this slot, but we'll definitely try and do the smaller ones first and see where we land after that. Monday is the strategy slot, Wednesday is the random slot, Friday is the co-op slot. Yeah, more or less. It's not like strictly this is how it has to be, but that is the general guidelines when we choose games, at least. It's because it's such a great game and the style is very different. As in Mass Effect or KOTOR or Jedi Academy. I can't remember which one the reference was for that. I agree with all of them. Well, I'm sure I will agree when we play KOTOR. At least when Aaron is available, otherwise it's Wild West where anything goes. Yeah, well, I think it's the Friday is definitely want to be mostly like FPS style ones, or at the very least very like much shorter ones. We've got like Far Cry at the moment, and then yeah, all the co-op stuff we do with Aaron. Regarding having Elder Scrolls and Mass Effect at the same time. Right, yeah, because the style is different. Yeah, and it's good, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, like I wouldn't Well, I was gonna say I wouldn't have Skyrim and Dragon Age running at the same time, but I think we had Oblivion and Dragon Age running at the same time, and that's sort of one of the reasons why I want to steer away from having those two big, like large RPG, like pretty expansive and long RPGs running at the same time, because of that very reason. You know, I enjoyed both games, don't get me wrong, but having like just such a long running mainly like game, but especially like RPG running in one slot, it makes me want to do more bite-sized stuff in the rest of them so that I don't get fatigued. Anyway, I think it's probably time to raid out and wrap up. It's sort of everything just sort of wrapped up in a nice neat bow there at the end, right on the time that I was supposed to end stream, and I was like, wait, hold on a second. I don't usually end stream on time. What? So we just chatted for a bit, but I think we should probably figure out who we're gonna raid in just a moment, and then we'll raid out. I enjoyed playing Dragon Age, but I didn't seem to like watching Dragon Age. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. It does feel like the kind of game, because there's all sorts of different games. When it comes to your enjoyment, like how you enjoy consuming the game, right? So there's plenty of games that I am fine watching, but just could not care less about playing. Like, even like God of War and Jedi Fallen Order and stuff like that. They're not the sort of games that I like, but if somebody else is actually doing the playing of them, I actually don't mind watching them at all. But something like, Dragon Age, not so much as interested in watching them, but I enjoyed playing them. And there's some games that, like, you can watch it and you can play it and it's great fun. But it depends, like, it's different for everyone. Like, some people could absolutely love watching Dragon Age, but they didn't like playing it, or both. Like, they did enjoy it and they enjoy watching it. Always different. Ems is online. Player also suggested popcorn. Let me have a look. I'll see what... Whoops, I accidentally clicked the clip button instead of raid. Let me see what they're playing. So speaking of God of War, M is playing God of War Ragnarok. And speaking of Jedi Fallen Order, Ez is playing Jedi Fallen Order. There we go. We can watch one of those two. Ed, we've got M, Ez, and Ed tonight. All the E's tonight. He's playing Dredge. Not sure what that is. And and then Popcorn is playing Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So I probably prefer to do God of War or Fallen Order. God of War or Jedi Fallen Order. So that would be Ez or M. Do we have a preference between those? Adam votes for M. Ragnarok. I'm happy with that. I think it's been a little while since we popped into one of her streams anyway, so it's probably worth it. Because I don't tend to raid her when she's playing Fortnite, because number one, I actually actively very much dislike Fortnite, and for two, I don't really think the audience that we have here particularly likes Fortnite either. So I love raiding her when she's playing a single player game like Ragnarok, Dragon Age, God of War, but so I think we take the chance while she's doing it. All right, let's set up the raid. Everyone jump in. Get your log prayers. And yeah, keep in mind, everyone, no stream tomorrow. No stream as we would usually have. Go enjoy some time with your friends and family for Good Friday. And we'll be back on the Monday with some XCOM. I like the Norse god stuff. It's fun, isn't it? We just resubbed to MGM to watch Stargate. Oh man, I think we've got that because Bree watches Stargate like on rerun quite a lot. Yeah, tempted to rewatch it. It's such a good show. All right, we got a raid though. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys on Monday for some XCOM, or next week for some more Mass Effect, where we start the Empire with an iron fist. It's gonna be great. See ya.